Hi guys, my name is Erica from Ultra Cosmetic Clinic, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about laser hair removal. With summer coming up, I thought it would be a good topic because who wouldn't want to throw away their shaver and become hair free for summer? Now, as a consumer and that doesn't know much about this industry, there's a couple of things that I would like you consumers to be aware of in regards to laser hair removal. Now, laser hair removal has been around for quite some time, about 20 years now, so technology has definitely changed. When I first came into the industry, laser hair removal was extremely painful. I mean, I couldn't even do my underarms. Now, the lasers are so efficient. There is still some pain involved, but very, very minimal. So this is our handpiece here. It has a nice cooling tip. With the cooling tip, when we treat Brazilian, which is probably one of the most painful areas, you get that nice like kind of elastic band feeling and then instant cooling, so it is very pain free. Now, things that a consumer should know about hand pieces like this. So every machine, it doesn't matter what machine you use, the hand pieces have a certain amount of pulses to them. So for instance, what is a pulse? A pulse is if we were to do my upper lip, it would be anywhere from 4 to 6 pulses across. So these hand pieces have typically a range of 1,000,000 pulses. And after that 1,000,000 pulses is up, the clinic has to buy a new handpiece. Now, the new handpiece is typically around $20,000, so a pretty penny. Now, one of my number one questions is how come when I go on Groupon, it is so much cheaper to buy a package of hair removal? Well, like I said, this is $20,000 when the pulses are up. So this will still work if you plug it into the machine when the pulses are up. So as a consumer who's not in the industry, they would have no clue. However, it is not delivering the right amount of energy to kill that hair follicle. So I get a lot of people that have been like, I have done 12, 24 sessions of laser hair removal and it did not work. Well, unfortunately, these are probably one of the reasons why it didn't work. So it also can be the technician, because you can ask the client their skin type and plug in to the machine the right parameters for a skin type. However, everybody reacts differently to laser. So your hair follicle is going to react different. Your skin is going to react different. Somebody that has been in the industry for a long time really knows how to treat that hair follicle because they're going to get the reaction that they need. So make sure you're going to somebody that has been in the industry for a bit, knows how to treat every skin type, because now we can treat any skin type, any hair follicle, except for a gray hair follicle, because there is no melanin production in that, and that's essentially what the laser picks up on. Now, a couple of other questions that people usually have is how many treatments, how far apart? Well, how many treatments really depends on the individual themselves. So underarms and Brazilian are typically a hormonal area, so they typically require a little bit more treatments than, say, your arms or your legs. Men are testosterone heavy, so we're fighting against that testosterone hormone. Now, when you're treating anything from below the neck, you will be coming in every 6 to 8 weeks. Anything above the neck is every 4 to 6 weeks. Now, many people are like, I really would love to come in more frequently and faster for appointments. Anyone that lets you come in before the 4 to 6 weeks above and any 6 to 8 weeks below is essentially wasting a treatment on you. The laser is picking up on the anagen phase, which is the growth cycle of the hair follicle and what we want to catch it in. And the science behind it is every 6 to 8 weeks is when that new cycle happens below the neckline, and every 4 to 6 weeks is above. So we want to catch it in that anagen phase so that we actually kill the hair follicle. Now, things to avoid with hair removal is sun tanning. Right after, we don't want to add any more heat, so hot tubs, saunas, all that kind of stuff. Yes, we don't want to add any more heat. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to DM us or call us. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. And we also have 40% off our laser services this month. Thank you.